Welcome back to S.WigginsTV. I'm your host, Worldwide Wiggins, and I'm back with one of your least favorite, but kind of sort of favorite shows on my channel, Hood Legends. And make sure you pay attention to this one, man, because this individual got two names, one hood name, one rap name. So make sure you don't get it confused. So here we go. The 111 neighborhoods is considered the original neighborhood Crip set, but also it is home to one of the most paper-chasingest hustlers in California, period. 111 has been known for getting to that bag for decades, but you really gotta tap in to know that. Back in the day, it was not unusual to drive through the 111s and see teenagers, 12-year-olds, pushing the most flyest, cream of the crop lowriders on the West Coast. And notice I said on the West Coast, not in LA. They was pushing some of the cleanest Lolos out there. And I ain't talking about no straggler Lolos you buy off one of the homies somewhere in the South Bay that you see on the side of the road. Like, hey, how much you want for it? Like, nah. I'm talking about fully restored Chevy, 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", hot, sexy, man. I want a Chevy now, cause hey, y'all bless my cash app, man. I got all these kids, I deserve it. Today we gonna be talking about a real stomp down legend from 111 in the South LA. He's a legendary West Coast MC who rubbed shoulders with some of the greats such as Ice Cube, Dub C, Corrupt, and more. I'm talking about none other than JD from the Lench mob, aka Little Wolf, 111. Little Wolf grew up in South LA, California, and may have attended Cimarron Elementary School, right behind that baseball cage and the freeway, and over there by the county building. I know you know where that's at, you freeload mother. But yeah, he for sure went to Henry Clay Junior High School too. So basically, in layman's terms, he was a hunted baby from the start and went to school and grew up over there. He hooked up with his childhood friend, Ice Cube, as well as T-Bone and Shorty, aka Short Dog, rest in peace, who I believe the Ice Cube was talking about on Today Was a Good Day.
Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching yo.
And they formed a rap group called the Lench Mob. At this time, Ice Cube had already left NWA and done Boys in the Hood and dropped his first album, America's Most Wanted, and was riding off the success of that. The Lench Mob released their first album back in 1992 titled Gorillas in the Mist, which peaked the Billboard and hip-hop and R&B charts and went gold that same year. They were highly successful, coming from the slums of LA. That's a huge achievement. Fortunately, in 1993, Little Wolf, aka JD, was arrested for a homicide on Thorough Street, Los Angeles, California. You know the rules on WigginsTV. I'm not gonna get into specifics or point the finger at nobody, but the report said JD allegedly got into a squabble, aka Little Wolf got into a squabble, and allegedly shots was fired, and JD ended up going to jail for it. 2 years later, in 1995, JD was sentenced to 28 years in prison. I know people that was personally locked up with him in CFC, and others who told me he was locked up in the 4800 module, a module where only the toughest of Crips can survive, where it's no nonsense and it's survival of the fittest. You see, not one person could tell you that JD or Little Wolf was a buster or deny his status. He a real one, and he really with the business. Eventually, JD was released, and he's still rapping to this day. So y'all salute this legend and tap in with him. Alright, just a short one for today, man. So yeah. Shout out to JD, man. Shout out to the 111s, man. That's all love. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Feeling kind of tired. Whew. Long day, man. I'm out of here. Wiggins.